In last lesson, I introduced the use of FC. We have found that FC offers the following characteristics. 1. FC does not have an instance DB, and its data can only be saved in global variables, global data blocks, and system data blocks through the in-out interface. 2. If data blocks are used in FC, it is necessary to create DB data blocks outside to store the corresponding. 3. The in-out interface will be displayed in the instruction, and if there are many interfaces, it will increase the complexity of calling FC functions. In the interface types of FB, there is an additional static type compared to FC, which does not generate external interfaces and has an absolutely unique address in the DB block. Can save data, demonstrating the advantage of in-out, while it does not have the disadvantage of temp. In this lesson, I will introduce the use of FB blocks so that we will see if they can address the problems of FC. The task today is the same as last lesson, and the only difference is that we are required to realize with FB. After analysis, we have found that both motors undergo star-delta startup, and the processes are the same. So, we can place the star-delta startup part of the program in an FB block and call it as a subprogram. In this way, our program will be structured and more readable. 1. Allocate I/O ports. Likewise, this system requires 3 input points and 6 output points. The specific I/O allocation is shown in the table. I have introduced the main circuit of 3-phase asynchronous motor and the wiring of the control circuit, so I will not repeat here. 2. Compile a PLC control program. 1. Configure the hardware device, then click on Add a new block, click on FB function, and confirm. 2. Establish the required formal parameters in the program interface of the newly created FB block. It is worth noting that we do not define the interface parameters of in-out type. Instead, we define in the static type. 3. Compile a program for star-delta startup in the FB block. When we use a timer, a call option will automatically pop up and we should click Cancel. 4. The program compiled for star-delta startup in the FB block is as below. 5. Call FB function in the main program and drag the FB to the main program. Click Confirm in the pop-up calling options. The instruction for calling FB blocks appear. 6. Connect the interfaces according to the I/O wiring, and the final main program is like this. Now, we have finished the program for the startup of 2 motors star-delta voltage reduction using FB. Compared with FC, it is indeed more convenient to use FB with DB instance data blocks. Anyway, you should know that both of these functions are designed for creating subprograms. I hope that you can carefully appreciate the advantages and disadvantages of these 2 functions and use them reasonably to improve programming efficiency. Above is the application of FB in S7-1200 PLC as I introduced.